Alright, so we got what's going on here? Are you fellas having a meeting? Meeting adjourned, I guess, huh? Hello, welcome to Not Staffed Gamecraft, where we're still getting over COVID. This is peaceful mode. I don't mind. It's really hard to build in the nether. I have found spawners in the past at the end of hallways. And you can work in private if you can get some glowstones on top of that spawner cage. Boom. Bob's your uncle. Go ahead and work away in private. But I can't stop spawning in an area this big without building a spawner. And I don't really want to build much. I built this so that when I show up in normal mode, the train station is protected. As you can see, I've lost my train. I'm going to have to go find it. So what exactly are we going to do? This is a pretty good angle to view it from. I'm going to remove all the stones around the spawner. At the level the spawner is currently sitting on, there will be a drop of 3 blocks to a killing floor. Or to a staging floor. Let me think about that. No, scrap that. I'm going to go 7 by 7 around the base of the spawner, and then I'm going to use 3 steps to form sloped sidewalls. That makes the space about 9 by 9, I think. That'll be more than enough room for them to pop out into. And the steps will encourage them to the 7 by 7, where they'll see me through a slot. And let me see if I can put some video up right now of my other one operating. I'm gonna have to restore it and go play it real quick. But here's what it looks like when I do it at the other one. This is a 5 wide killing box. I'm gonna go to a 3 wide killing box. And so they'll pop, they'll drop, they'll see me, they'll come down a set of steps, 1, drop to a 2-block area so they can't back up a flight of stairs, and I'll kill them there. I can then drop the pistons, go in, collect the blaze rods, and bring the pistons back up. And except for tool wear, this is a really good XP system. Let's get started on it. Okay, narration over fast forward. It's pretty basic. We just need to get this whole area opened up. I'd like to have a 7 by 7, obviously, for my base. And then while building it, of course, I discovered that if I add a block to the left and a block to the right, we are at 9 by 9. 9 by 9 is your average spawner minimum, so you can go bigger. There's a whole thing about doing zombie and skeleton spawners at 10 by. This guy ran a whole video on it where he created a 9 by 9 with a surrounding pit that would trap any spawns that occurred on the outside of it, and sure enough, 10 by 10 caught a few. Either way, 7 by 7 for blazes is good. We had to readjust the train line here. I had to get down and move my trains after I capped the roof. It was nice to dig out here because I got so much netherrack that I was able to make all of this stone for next to nothing, just time and coal. So anyway, like I said, we had to jog the train tracks because I knew that was going to happen, because there was just no way I was going to make it all the way here and not have to adjust that. Now it's time to work on the lift mechanism. So we set down our sticky pistons and drop our blocks on, and then I built a stairway down so that I could have the redstone get down there. I may need to come down here too, so I made a double wide. Set down our repeaters there, and boom, that's pretty straightforward. I used a lot of glass. I had to go out and dig out a whole bunch of sand to get all this glass. I knew I wanted the kill room to be completely glass. It was sort of hard to figure out what the shape was going to be. I sort of let the fortress kind of talk to me, try to work with what's here. Now we did a test of bookshelves, and this room was way too small, so we had to dig over, as you can see here, and free up even more space. Lots of glass. Lots of glass. I don't know what is going on with the zombie pigmen, but they are everywhere. It's almost like I should have them clock in and do some work. Now we test fit the bookcases, and boom, plenty of room. Put in a fancy floor. We'll have to tear this floor back up in a few minutes because it catches fire too much, but oh well. Yeah. And we'll make a train station. There's a lot more work than I'm showing here because this all needed to be adjusted about 3 times in order to work correctly. Not to mention tons of glass, and then anytime you use glass, then you got to get rid of all the stuff that the glass shows off that you don't like the look of, and so on. So, lots of fill work. Little test runs, and let's take a look at it ourselves. I can't operate if they're going to keep setting this floor on fire. Let's use glass blocks. They're not flammable. We don't have to do the whole floor, but maybe just the first few rows in front of the spawner. But I might as well make my way at least over to the train station, I guess. Okay, so I've made some changes. I had to put glass down because all other blocks are flammable. So I dropped my floor. You can see the lift mechanism now. I also widened the kill chamber. It's 5 blocks wide. We still only have a 3-block entrance. That's all you really need the pistons for. You just don't want to use one because you don't want a narrow exit to try and get out of. So now let's do. We'll enchant something, and we'll see how quickly we can get to 30 from 27 XP. I like to do it under 3 minutes. We'll see. That's nice. I gotta have that. Pray for more than the one. Let's get on breaking. Yes! That is a sword. Alright, let's go to work. This ends up taking about 4 minutes and 10 seconds, which is... actually, no, 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Ugh, it's terrible. I cannot figure out why the guys don't immediately come down the stairs as soon as they see me. I don't know if that's a 1.18 thing. I just know it's super annoying. God, that is slow. That is super slow. I don't know why they aren't coming down when they first see me. Something's off, and I don't know what it is, but it's my spawner for now. So we're stuck with it. All right. Thank you for watching Not So Daft Gamecraft. Gosa builds a Blaze spawner that is okay. I have been Gosa. You've been great.